Maybe you've heard about the gut-brain axis, or even how the state of your gut can affect your mood or even your susceptibility to a mood disorder. Well, in this video, we're going to be joining the dots between the gut and conditions like depression and anxiety. Hi, I'm Leah, and this is the Thrive Practice, where we talk health improvement, science facts, and lifestyle hacks to make healthy living a breeze. Now, if that sounds right up your street, then might I suggest you subscribe and hit the bell button, because that way you'll know whenever we upload a new video. We tend to compartmentalize the human body quite a bit in science, and that's great for learning because it allows you to fully understand a system before moving on to the next one. But what that doesn't allow for is the linkages between different systems within the body. And the gastrointestinal system is one of those. Now, the gastrointestinal system is so much more than just the part that processes the food, extracts the good stuff, and then dumps the rest out. In fact, the gastrointestinal tract supports a very large network of nerves. Around 200 to 600 million nerves are embedded in the lining that runs the length of the gut from esophagus to anus. This network of nerves carries orders from the brain to various parts of the digestive system. But the communication goes both ways, with messages being relayed from the gut to regions within the brain that process emotion, memory, and motivation, to name a few. You're probably all too aware of how our emotions can affect our gut behaviours. Remember your last big presentation or seeing the love of your life? The feelings of nausea and butterflies? That right there is a result of your brain communicating with your gut, and it's that interaction between your brain and your gut that is often described as the gut-brain axis. There are lots of studies exploring how the gut-brain axis influences how different parts of the body function, as well as looking at how the axis and imbalances within the axis can increase the likelihood of disease, ranging from Crohn's disease and irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, to autism spectrum disorders and depression. In addition, researchers have also found that people with gut disorders tend to have some form of mood disorder as well. One study found that 60% of people with IBS also had depression. Unfortunately, one thing these studies cannot do is provide directionality. Which came first, the IBS or the depression? Studies like this highlight the importance of a well-functioning gut-brain axis and how addressing certain leverage points can help rectify any imbalances. For example, we know that neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine play a key role in regulating the gut-brain axis. Serotonin, for instance, regulates a number of complex bodily functions, including body temperature control and emotions. It is the body's mood stabilizer. Most of the serotonin in the body is produced in the gut, and the gut microbiota regulates how this important chemical is produced. It therefore stands to reason that any imbalances in the gut could lead to a deterioration in brain function, such as those involved in sleep, mood, and behavior. And just like the bidirectionality that we see in the gut-brain axis, we also see bidirectionality in the gut microbiota, with variations in the composition of the microbiota affecting mood, and mood disorders affecting the variation of composition within the microbiota. In fact, emotions like anger, fear, and sadness have also been shown to affect the growth of different bacterial species. Animal studies have shown that the use of probiotics, prebiotics, and suitable antibiotics can be used to relieve symptoms of depression and anxiety, suggesting potential alternative treatment options. However, we all know that animal studies do not necessarily translate exactly to human beings. But where the science is available for humans, prebiotics have been shown to have a positive impact on mood disorders. So what are these prebiotics? Prebiotics are fibre-rich foods that the good bacteria feed and grow on. When the bacteria feed on these prebiotic foods, they produce butyric acid, which is used to fuel the cells of the large intestines and provide an acidic environment which makes it harder for harmful bacteria to survive. Prebiotics include foods like Jerusalem artichoke, garlic, and leeks. So there you have it, the process by which a troubled gut may send signals via the gut-brain axis that trigger a negative change in mood. Fascinated by the populations of microorganisms that call your gut home? Then check this video out. In the meantime, subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.